Cliff House, North Pole, Christmas Eve, 1942. My dear Priscilla, Polar Bear tells me that I cannot find my letter from you among this year's piles. I hope he has not lost any. He is so untidy. Still, I expect you have been very busy this autumn at your new school. I have had to guess what you would like. I think I know fairly well, and luckily we are still pretty well off for books and things of that sort. But really, I have never seen my stocks so low or my cellars so full of empty spaces, as Polar Bear says. I am hoping that I shall be able to replenish them before long, though there is so much waste and smashing going on that it makes me rather sad and anxious too. Deliveries, too, are more difficult than ever this year, with damaged houses and houseless people and all the dreadful events going on in your countries. Of course, it is just as peaceful and merry in my land as ever as it was. We had our snow early this year, and had nice, crisp, frosty nights to keep it white and firm, and bright, starry days. No sun, just now, of course. I am giving as big a party tomorrow night as ever I did. Polar cubs, Paxu and Beltuka, of course, among them, and snow boys, and elves. We are having the tree indoors this year, in the hall at the foot of the great staircase, and I hope Polar Bear does not fall down the stairs and crash into it after it is all decorated and lit up. I hope you will not mind my bringing this little letter along with your things tonight. I am short of messengers, as some have great trouble in finding people, and have been away for days. Just now I caught Polar Bear in my pantry, and I am sure he had been to a cupboard. I do not know why. He has wrapped up a mysterious small parcel which he wants me to bring to you. Well, not exactly to you, he said. She has got a bear too, as you ought to remember. Well, my dear, here is very much love from Father Christmas, once more, and very good wishes for 1943. No battles at all this year. Quiet as quiet. I think the goblins were really crushed this time. Windbeam is hanging over the mantelpiece and is quite dusty again. I am glad to say, but Polar Bear has spent lots of time this year making fresh gunpowder. Just in case of trouble, he said. What did that grubby little Billy like being here? I don't know what he was talking about, unless it was about your bear. Does he eat gunpowder? You'll find out about the pantry. Ha! I know what you like. Don't let that Billy Bear eat it all. Love from Polar Bear. Message to Billy Bear from Polar Bear. Sorry I cannot send you a really good bomb. All our powder has gone up in a big bang. You'd have seen what a really good explosion is like, if you'd been there. Cliff House, North Pole, Christmas, 1943. My dear Priscilla, a very happy Christmas. I suppose you will be hanging up your stocking just once more. I hope so, for I have still a few little things for you. After this, I shall have to say goodbye. More or less, I mean. I shall not forget you. We always keep the old numbers of our old friends and their letters, and later on we hope to come back, when they are grown up, and have houses of their own and children. My messengers tell me that people call it grim this year. I think they mean miserable. And so it is, I fear, in very many places where I was specially fond of going. But I am very glad to hear that you are still not really miserable. Don't be. I am still very much alive, and shall come back again soon, as merry as ever. There has been no damage in my country, and though my stocks are running rather low, I hope soon to put that right. Polar Bear, too tired to write himself, so he says. I am, really. Sends a special message to you. Love and a hug, he says. Do ask if she still has a bear called Silly Billy or something like that. Or is he worn out? Give my love to the others, John and Michael and Christopher, and of course to all your pets that you used to tell me about. Polar Bear and all the cubs are very well. They have really been very good this year and have hardly had time to get into any mischief. I will hope you will find most of the things that you wanted, and I am very sorry that I have no cat's tongues left, but I've sent nearly all the books you asked for. I I hope your stocking will seem full. Very much love from your old friend, Father Christmas.